Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to see Beyonce, so excited. So I thought I'd do like a Beyonce inspired look. When I was looking through all of her pictures, one thing I noticed she often has is like a very dark berry lip with quite a natural eye. So I'm going to show you my interpretation of it. Hope you like it. Right, so to get started we need really good moisturised skin. I'm using the Rodial Stem Cell Day Cream. I love this cream actually. It's so nourishing for the skin. I would normally take it down to my neck, but I put a bit of instant tan on, so I don't want to rub it off. And then for the under eyes, because it's really important to do that every time you do your makeup, to try and get rid of any fine lines, puff them out, is the Origins Plantscription Anti-Aging Eye Cream. So just a tiny bit underneath the eye, rub it in with your ring finger. So now I'm going on to my foundation. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm obsessed with NARS Sheer Glow. I'm using a mix of these two, and this is Tahoe and this is Stromboli. I use predominantly Stromboli on my face, but I'm just adding a bit of Tahoe today because I've tanned up a little bit. What I do, a little trick which is quite clever, is I spray the beauty blender with a setting spray. I'm using makeup setting spray by Urban Decay, and it's oil control, which is great for me. I have really oily skin. Just gonna put the darker one on the top of my head and through the jaw. You can use your fingers for this step, just kind of ploughing it on. I don't want to go too much under the eye because I'm going to put a combination of a few under eye products on, so I don't really want to layer that with too many products. Okay, and then just punch it into the skin, and then just using the other end just to push it in around the hairline. It does look quite tanned at this point, but don't worry, because once we put some concealer on, that will all blend in beautifully. So I really try to avoid getting any foundation on my brows. Underneath the eyes, if you suffer with dark circles, this product is amazing. It's the Becca Backlight Targeted Colour Corrector in Peach. Just pop it on with your fingers. And again, just kind of press it into the skin. Don't sort of rub, because you kind of rub the product away then and defeats the object putting it on. Press, press, press. Okay, so it kind of looks quite bizarre at this moment, but it'll all come together. Right, then going over the top of that, I'm using Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is Custard and it's by NARS. This is my own personal one. So I use it straight on the skin. Just kind of put it on quite lightly so you don't knock the product away. This is still damp. Just patting over the top now. Prep+Prime highlighter in Light Boost. So it feels like a lot of product, but trust me, it works really well. Back over the outer corner of the eye, underneath the brow, just through here, down the nose, on the chin. So you can see now where it's going to lighten up a bit, so you don't have that dark kind of look where your foundation was really dark all over. Again, just pressing it into the skin, not sort of rubbing too much. Okay, so now I'm just going to bake on this under eye makeup quite quickly, and I'll do a full tutorial on under eye baking, but this is just kind of a brief skim through. I'm going to rush to go to the concert. So just a little sponge like this. These are from Amazon. I've got to give the loose powder quite a whack to get it out. I mean, maybe not all of them. I don't know what some of the other brands are like. I know the MAC one comes out really easy, but it's very, very yellow. So you kind of need to mix it. So it's like that now. And this is Bobbi Brown yellow powder, loose yellow powder. So then just push it in sponge in. This really helps to like bind the concealer and the powder bind together and make it so that it doesn't move. It's fantastic. You'll see people using like a ton more than this, and you can use more, but I've been doing this technique for a while and noticed that using this amount actually works very well for me too, so a little bit less messy. Right, so we'll leave that for now, get on with the brows, and then we'll come back to it. For my brows today, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Brow Beater in Dark. So this might look a bit crazy, but basically I'm going to hairspray the little brush and brush my brow hair up, because Beyonce doesn't have this heavy brow look going on that's very popular at the minute. So we're basically just fill in the gaps. I don't want it to be really heavy. Okay, so next step, eyes. I'm gonna use the amazing Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm gonna start off with this shade over the whole eye, which is called Raw Sienna. Very nice, I like the name. Okay, with the same brush, I'm going to go in and use the burnt orange, this one just next to it. Wow, oh my god, love it. This brush is just a little fluffing brush. It is clean, it's just stained. Gonna dip it in Rodial. This one at the end here. You don't need much. A little goes a long way with these. And then with a little angled brush, this is Vintage Cosmetics, I'm going to use this one here. What's it called? Tempera. Tiny little bit of product in there underneath the brow. Want to keep the whole look matte, apart from I'll dust a little bit of highlighter underneath. Okay, so I'm just going to come down now and knock off this powder, because I've brought it quite high up underneath the eye and I need to get into that area now. Okay, little flat brush now. This is nice for detail underneath the eye. This is also Vintage Cosmetics. I'm using burnt orange, coming underneath the eye. So nice. So nice, I love it. Now just dip it into the Rodial. That feels weird to say. Rodial. Same brush, just going over the top a bit more, right into the corner of the eyes, or into the lashes more. And then with a bit of the Raw Sienna, I'm just going to blend those two out. With a little pencil brush. Oh, I'm really promoting Vintage Cosmetics. It's Vintage Cosmetics, and I'm using this one here. I can't even say it. Primavera. I feel like I need to go to pronunciation school. I mean, I was actually in English literature, can you believe it? Okay, so I'm using a combination of two mascaras. I'm using the NARS Audacious Mascara and the Extended Play, which I use a lot. I like to use Extended Play first, just to kind of separate out the lashes. And then over the top of that, I go in with the NARS, because the consistency's much thicker, so you can get a really good lash. I've got some fabulous lashes. I'm so in love with these right now. Okay, so I got these Lord and Berry lipsticks. This is one of them. It's very red. So I thought they were both called Absolute, with their Absolute Satin finish. And they're numbered 7425 was that one. And this was the one that I tried last night, 7426. I love it. Okay, so that is it. That is the look. This is my Beyonce inspired look. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. I'm going to be doing more of them. I know I always say it, but I promise I mean it this time. So let me know what you'd like to see. I've got loads of suggestions from you guys from Instagram, things like that. Thanks so much for the interaction. Please subscribe, tell a friend, like the video, all that kind of stuff, and I hope you've really enjoyed today's tutorial.